Hello guys, welcome or welcome back. For today's pick a card reading topic, we're going to ask Spirit about your first intimate moment with your future spouse. So here we have 3 crystal bracelets, and I'll bring it closer to the camera so you can actually see them. Let's begin with group number 1. This is for group number 1, and it's Lapis Lazuli, which is also one of my favorite crystals. There you go. For group number 2, we have here Dumortierite, which is also good for addiction, by the way. And also, if you're a smoker, you may want to work with Dumortierite. Also good for past life recall. And then for group number 3, we have here Sodalite crystal bracelet, another crystal for throat chakra. Okay, so those are the 3 options. You know what to do. You know the drill. Once you have selected the option, you may actually just click on the timestamps below. And also, you may want to choose more than one pile. If you're actually called to do that, that's no problemo. All right, so I'll see you in your reading. Hello, group number 1. You have chosen Lapis Lazuli. Let's go ahead and ask Spirit about your first intimate moment with your future spouse. And please be reminded as well that I will be covering the cards. Okay, since we wanted to prevent the video from being flagged by YouTube, as YouTube is really strict. Okay, Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective which chose group number 1. Can you tell us about group number 1's first intimate moment with their future spouse? How's it going to be like? Ooh, okay. I really need to cover this. All right, you have the Hangman. Next, you have King of Wands. Then you have 8 of Chalices. That's fine. Oops. Let's take a look at this card that fell on the floor. Ooh, wow, you got the Sun card. That's nice. I love that. Then you have here 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? You got the Sun card and then you got the 10 of Cups. Very beautiful. I love this for you, group number 1. Wow. Then you have here Knight of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, you have Strength card. Okay. So let's start off with signs, although not necessarily that it's your sign or this person's sign, because it can also be just the energies. But for some of you, if you wanted some additional confirmation, then let's actually reveal the signs here. So in terms of signs, there's a lot of fire: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially Leo. Okay, so either you have that in your chart somewhere or your future spouse. Then we also have here water signs: Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, especially Pisces. Then we also have here earth signs: Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So here's what I'm seeing based on these cards. Well, definitely both of you are going to be so happy. It's really going to be, you know, a night filled with satisfaction, all right? So the first intimate moment between you and your future spouse is going to be so fantastic, okay? Both of you are really going to be so satisfied and happy. I mean, come on. You got the Sun card and the 10 of Cups. Sun is the most positive card in the deck, right? Which is all about happiness and optimism. And then you got the 10 of Cups. all right, which is one of the best cards as well in terms of feelings and emotions. So both of you are really going to be so happy, okay, and really, really satisfied on your first intimate moment. I'm getting here, though, that both of you are really going to be, I'm hearing patient, okay? So I feel that both of you are going to be taking things slow. If you're a woman watching this, or you identify yourself as the divine feminine, let's actually start off with the divine feminine first. I'm getting here that your future husband is really going to be showing you how much he actually appreciates your body, okay? I feel that he likes feeling your hand. He likes actually touching your hair. He likes inspecting your body, all right? That's really what I'm getting here. Definitely, there's going to be a lot of foreplay before you guys are going to be doing it, okay? So that's why you guys are going to be taking it slow. Slow burning, but it's really, really passionate is what I'm getting. I'm also hearing very strongly that if you're a woman watching this, or you're the divine feminine, your future husband really loves your legs. I noticed that with the cards, all right? They really do love your legs, okay? I feel that this is actually one of their favorites, okay? For others of you, it's actually the puppy, okay? If you know what I mean, or the chest. That's also what I'm getting here. And then I'm also hearing as well that if you're a woman or you're the divine feminine, your future husband wouldn't mind if you are going to be taking control, all right? Or at least there's going to be some sort of like a balance in which afterwards he's going to be allowing you to take action or to be in control in the bedroom. That's really what I'm getting here. So I love the balance here between you and your future spouse. I'm getting here as well that there's a lot of food. So maybe prior to you guys making love, either you guys are going to be eating, or maybe there's actually food right beside the table or something. That's more of like what I'm getting. I'm also hearing as well that for others of you, maybe, and not for all of you, okay? Not for all of you, but I'm hearing right now from Spirit that for maybe one or two person out there who's watching this, I'm getting here that maybe you guys might actually have some sort of like a little bit of a tiff or some argument, okay? But then again, you guys are going to be making love afterwards, all right? Just a little bit of misunderstanding. That's really what I'm hearing. And that's so specific for someone out there. And this person's really going to be making you feel that, hey, I'm so sorry. I love you, all right? You really matter to me. I'm getting that. I feel as well, if you're the divine feminine or you're the woman in the connection, your husband or your future spouse or your future husband is going to be really making you feel that you are their queen, okay? Like they really wanted to give to you. I keep on hearing that. They really wanted to give the best for you, okay? Making sure that you're happy, making sure that you're really satisfied, making sure that, yeah, you are also feeling relaxed. And feeling comfortable, even on the first night or your first intimate moment. Now, if you're a guy watching this, okay, or you identify yourself as the divine masculine, I'm actually getting here that your future wife really wanted to, touch you a lot, especially on your back. I keep on hearing that, on your back or your biceps, all right? I feel that this woman or this future wife of yours is going to be so nurturing, but she would also act a little bit hard to get. I'm also hearing that, okay? She might even seduce you, okay? I'm also getting that to get you in the mood or something, because I keep on hearing something about seduction, okay? Or either your future wife is very seductive, and that's also how she is kind of like wanting to let you know that, hey, let's do it, okay? I'm really hearing that. I'm getting that this is actually who she is. There's something about playing mysterious. There's something about playing hard to get a little bit, which would also excite you. I feel you really want that. You wanted to be chasing after this person or your future wife. And I'm also getting here as well that if you're the guy watching this or you're the divine masculine, your future wife is also going to be, again, saying some sexy, I don't know, I'm hearing sexy words or something, or saying, there's something about voice, soothing voice, or kind of like, yes, whispering something in your ear. All right. I'm getting that. Maybe your future wife has a very, sexy voice or really soothing voice. And now I'm hearing the song Sweet Sexy Thing by New Flavor. That's an old song, by the way, but I'm hearing that very, very strongly. And speaking of which, maybe you guys love music together, or would be playing music prior to lovemaking. Okay. So yeah, that's what I've been channeling or seeing here. Let's try to pull up another set of cards. Let's put this aside first, because again, YouTube is very, very strict. So I'll be covering it again. Anything else that you'd like to add, Spirit? What can you tell us about the first intimate moment between group 1 and their future spouse? Okay, what is this? You got the 10 of Swords. Next, you have Emperor. Wow, okay. I'm hearing something already. Oh my gosh, Spirit. Can I really say this? Yeah, we'll just rephrase it maybe. Okay, so you got the Devil. I knew it. I knew it, Spirit. I was already laughing. Okay, I need to cover this one. 4 of Pentacles. Hold up, you guys. Okay, and then you got your ooh la la, Ace of Swords. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay, World. All right. I can't believe this, Spirit. And again, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Are you kidding me? This is the second time you have gotten 10 of Cups, which is a very, very positive card. It's talking about ultimate happiness. All right. Both of you are feeling so freaking happy and satisfied. So the word satisfaction is so strong for you guys. All right. And that's beautiful. I'm so happy for you and your future spouse. Okay. So what I'm actually getting here, and I have to rephrase some of the messages, but let's just put it this way. Both of you are really going to be so tired the first night, okay, or the first intimate moment. That's really what I'm getting here. It's filled with so much action, okay? I'm not going to lie. One of you is more experienced. That's also what I'm hearing right now from Spirit. And whoever is the most experienced one is really going to be taking the lead, okay? But would actually make the other person feel that I don't want to make you feel that it's so dirty, okay? I don't want to make you feel that it's too much for you, because I'm hearing that right now. It could be the masculine in the connection, all right, who's more experienced. I'm getting that for some of you. Or, again, you can switch roles, but Spirit is actually saying one of you is more experienced in bed and the other is not. In fact, I even heard that for some of you, there's somebody who really doesn't have any experience at all, or at least just once, or it's not really that well experienced. And the other person is actually going to be leading their partner and would be teaching something that they haven't tried out before. So I feel that your future spouse, or whether this is you, who's going to be more experimental. I keep on hearing the word experimental. You could have Aquarius in your chart, or your future spouse. I'm also getting here Aries. So a lot of air here. And I heard Aquarius. For others of you, it's Taurus. And yeah, again, a lot of fiery energy here. So it's really going to be a passionate night. For others of you, I'm getting a message in which it's really going to be so dirty. And that's why I have to rephrase it. Okay, now it's a different scenario. Well, both of you are just so good in bed, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. I have to be very careful, Spirit. Oh my God. So I really need to rephrase it. Both of you are sexually compatible. Okay, I would have to say. It's really going to be a super, super spicy night for others of you. It's really, yeah. I don't know how to say that, Spirit. It's just really going to be so dirty. Okay? So dirty, just like what you see on adult films. I'm really going to be honest with that because I am hearing Spirit is saying just compared with an adult film, and they know what it means. All right. So, and what I heard is that both you and your future spouse are even willing to try out so many styles. You know what I mean, right? All around. That's really what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh. And I'm also hearing that if you're a woman watching this, okay, if you're a woman watching this or you identify yourself as a divine feminine, my gosh, your future husband is just really obsessed with you. Although both of you are obsessed with each other, okay? But your future husband would really treat you like you are their world, with the world card, like you are the most important, okay? And they would really want to make you feel that way, that you are their queen. And it's like, it's almost as if they're really kissing your toes or something. That's really what I'm hearing from Spirit. But I'm not going to lie, it's going to be so dirty for others of you. Okay? Oh my gosh. Really, really dirty. And both of you don't mind that. That's okay. I mean, if it's really going to be making your sexual life really good, well, you are, husband and wife anyway. That's good. But they're really also showing me here that because of you guys are really going to be doing a lot of rounds, okay? Both of you are going to be tired afterwards, okay? But fully satisfied, okay? Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. And if you're a guy watching this, by the way, and you're the divine masculine in this connection, I tell you, you would be really so obsessed with your future wife, okay? Again, she can actually turn you on all night long. My God, I'm really hearing that all night long, okay? I don't know. I suddenly remember that song All Night Long. It's just a really old song, though. I don't know the title, but yeah. And also Spirit is highlighting that both you and your future spouse, it's like you can't get your hands off of each other, all right? That's also what I'm getting. I tell you, both you and your future spouse are just so freaking compatible, especially in the bedroom. Really, really compatible. Okay. It's so spicy. I tell you that. But anyway, let's move on. I can't help but laugh every time I do this type of reading. It's been a long time when I've done this type of reading, but it's fun. Now, this card, definitely I'm going to be, yeah, I have to cover the cards. Anything else you'd like to add, Spirit, about Group 1's first intimate moment with their future spouse? Okay, what is this? Let's take a look. You have here Knave of Ear. Well, this one is okay. So another air sign, a lot of air sign. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, let's take a look at this card that fell again. Okay, you got 10 of Fire. Next, you have here 5 of Earth. Next card, let's take a look. Oh my gosh. All right. 9 of Water. And then you got Queen of Water. And then he got King of Water. Are you kidding me? King and Queen of Water. Wow, you guys are counterparts. So your future spouse, group number 1, is your divine counterpart. You guys are a perfect match. You got the King and the Queen of Water. Oh my gosh. Wow, I love that. And then he got the King of Earth at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. You know what? Group number 1, whether this is actually you, because Spirit is actually saying for this message, it can be reversed. So whether this is you or your future husband or wife who's really curious, okay? For some of you, maybe not necessarily that both of you are water signs in terms of signs, but it can be for others of you. Others of you, one of you is an air sign and then your partner is a water sign, or you can switch it, you know? Air, water is really what I'm getting. But you guys are really going to be complementing each other, okay? That's what Spirit is actually saying. Not getting or picking up any conflict or struggle here. In fact, what Spirit actually also showed me earlier is that both of you are very, very compatible when it comes to the bedroom. But I'm getting here that one of you is actually going to be more curious, okay? Experimental. I just said that earlier. So I won't be surprised if somebody in the connection has heavy air in their chart, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. And the other person is willing to try it out. Okay. For the sake of satisfying their partner. Okay. That's actually what I'm getting. But one of you is actually really curious. And speaking of curiosity as well, somebody in the connection, whether it's you, the viewer, or your future husband or wife, is going to like it to see you strip, okay? Or even see you touch yourself, okay? I really got that. Like, they're curious, or somebody's curious, like, show me how you touch yourself. I'm really getting that. I wanted to see how you touch yourself. Or this is probably part of their fantasy as well, in which they're really going to be catching you doing something to yourself, okay? It could just be the fantasy. Although our main topic here, it's about the first intimate moment. But what I'm actually getting here is that they also wanted that. Or this is also what they're hoping for, that they would be able to see how you are pleasuring yourself. I'm getting here as well that since one of you is really going to be so experimental, and even if you both are well experienced when it comes to the bedroom, because I'm getting 2 groups here. Okay, I'm getting a group in which one of you is more experienced, the other person is not. And then I'm getting a group where both of you are just really hot, like, oh my gosh, or not necessarily have to be so super experienced, but both of you are just really hot and passionate. Like, yeah, let's try that, all right? And it's going to be really dirty. So only take what applies, all right? But regardless, what Spirit is actually showing me here is that this person, if you're a woman watching this, your husband would want to make sure that even though he wanted something that is so freaking dirty, or doing something really dirty and so really sexy and spicy, he wanted to make sure that you're not going to be feeling uncomfortable to the point that you would get turned off. Like, oh my gosh, why are you treating me as if I'm, I can't say the word because YouTube, right? SLUT, right? Why are you treating me like that? So your future husband doesn't want you to feel that way because there's respect and love, of course. But he doesn't mind, or at least he wanted to do something really dirty with you, but not to the point that you would feel so uncomfortable. Do you get what I'm saying? Group number 1, especially for the women watching or the divine feminine watching this. He doesn't want to be forcing things as well. Because I tell you, there is this message right now in which your future husband, especially if you're a woman watching this, would want to try things that you haven't tried out before. And he's not really going to be forcing you. If you don't want it, he's okay with that. And that's what I like, all right, about this. And then I'm getting here as well that your first intimate moment, no wonder you got 10 of Cups twice. You got a lot of water here, and water is all about feelings and emotions. So I'm getting it's not just purely physical, okay? But your lovemaking is going to be so deeply emotional. It will even strengthen the bond so much more. I tell you that. I keep on hearing it's going to be healing for the both of you as well. And then I'm getting another message from Spirit just now that it's really going to be so wet and wild. Maybe that's the other group that I'm picking up, because again, it's so wild and really dirty, okay? So literally wet. Maybe you wanted to listen to Tyla's song, Make Me Sweat, Make Me Water. Yeah, I'm really getting that. So a lot of fluids, okay? You know what I mean. That's what I'm getting here. But it's going to be a really satisfying night. Like super satisfying. You know me, I don't sugarcoat things. And I'm just basing it off on the cards, okay? I won't be surprised as well, because this is what Spirit is bringing up, that there is a huge possibility that for others of you, even if it's the first intimate moment, you are going to get pregnant, okay? If you're the woman, of course. Of course. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. All right, let's try to pull up more. Wow. This is quite interesting. Now let's just get some other cards here. Start off with this one. What else can you tell us about their first intimate moment between group number 1 and their future spouse? Some additional details. Oh yeah, vast universe, increase, conflict, okay. Let's pull up more. Remember, I'm going to be reading the cards intuitively, all right? Not based on the meaning of the cards. Okay, got the yes. Time and tide, okay. And then landscapes or places. Okay. So like what I said, I'll be reading the cards intuitively. It's not going to be based off on the keywords, all right, like time and tide or conflict. Well, some of it are. But I'm getting here that based on the 6 cards that I pulled up, on your first intimate moment with your future spouse, well, on top of both of you are really going to be super satisfied. Like, come on. Sun card and 2 10 of cups. I can't make that up. And that's really good for the both of you. I'm hearing again that your future spouse or both of you are going to be so patient in such a way that you're really going to be taking your time, okay? It's not like you guys are just going to be doing it and you're done, all right? I'm also getting here that for others of you, I'll be very honest, there's a possibility that prior to making love, there is some sort of like a conflict as well. So this time I'm going to be basing it off on what it says here. Because I remember on the first card that we pulled up, I channeled that for someone out there. And maybe you will have some sort of like a misunderstanding, okay? And then your future husband would be kind of like, you know, wooing you or something like, I'm so sorry. All right, let's make up. And then boom, something will happen. So Spirit is giving you some clues prior to you guys having that intimate moment. And then they're also showing me here that your future husband or your future wife is really going to make sure that you really feel good, okay? You really feel good that you're actually kind of like not, or on cloud 9. There you go. That's what I'm carrying. More of like on cloud 9, okay? Especially if you're the woman watching this. That's really what I'm picking up, because I feel that one of you is kind of like a giver, or one of you is like really eager to make sure that their partner is super satisfied. And then I'm also getting here as well that there's something about timing. And again, I'm going to be basing it off on the time and tide. Like I'm hearing from Spirit, like this future spouse of yours is going to be wait for you. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Like, wait for you until you are okay. And it's not like, all right, I've already released it. I'm done. I'm going to sleep. Okay, so there's something about them wanting to make sure that, yeah, you are satisfied. It's not like they're so obsessed with themselves only about their own pleasure, or they're just thinking about their own pleasure and not thinking about yours. So they wanted to make sure about the timing. okay, that it's going to be okay, that it's going to be going well, that you were able to release, or that you're actually really satisfied before they can also, yeah, I have to be careful with my words because, you know, YouTube is just really, really strict, but I'm pretty sure some of you are getting it. But there's really something around timing, making sure that you are really pleasured by what they're doing, okay? And that it's not like, hey, you're done already. I can't believe it, but I'm not done yet. You know, I'm not satisfied yet. So that's what I meant by timing, okay? All right, let's try to pull up another set of cards. What else, Spirit? What can you tell us about group number 1's first intimate moment with their future spouse? Just breathe. Oh my gosh. There you go. Base chakra. Third chakra. Another base chakra. Wow. I can't believe this. Okay. And they got 3 of Swords in reverse. I feel like pulling up another card here. The masculine. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So again, there's really something about them wanting to make sure that you feel secure. Because base chakra is talking about security. Okay? That you're okay. You're relaxed. That's why I got the Just Breathe card here. Alright? That's something a lot of you needed to know. Regardless whether you're male watching this or female, your future spouse wanted to make sure that you're feeling relaxed. And that you're feeling comfortable. Remember earlier, I channeled a message in which even if your future spouse wanted to do something super dirty, I'll be very direct because that's really what I got. But he, especially, I'm saying he because that's really what I'm hearing, but you can switch it. But it can also describe the viewer, especially if you're the divine masculine watching this, getting here that he really wanted to make sure as well that you're okay with it. Like, he's going to be presenting some options like, are you okay in trying this? Because it's really going to be wild. And he wanted to make sure, or to ensure his partner, that they wouldn't feel dirty, or that they wouldn't feel disrespected. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. So that's really what I'm picking up. So again, they're after your future spouse is after your security, okay? Or that you're feeling safe, you're feeling secure doing it, okay? You're feeling relaxed or comfortable. I'm also getting here as well that, yeah, if you're a guy watching this, I tell you, your future wife is saying, just right now, I'm hearing that, like, you're the best. You're the best. I keep on hearing that. She's really going to be boosting your ego here. Prepare for that. Be prepared for that. Because I'm hearing that right now so strongly. And so again, this is for the men who are watching this reading, or you identify yourself as a divine masculine. Okay? And your future wife is really going to be saying, wow, you are so freaking good. And they wanted more. Okay? They wanted more. I'm also getting here as well that, again, something around boosting your ego, because of they would be saying a lot of compliments on how good you are in bed, okay? Like, you're so freaking masculine, like, wow, you're so sexy, you're so good. They love it that you're taking control, all right? That's also what I'm hearing. Really embracing your masculine alpha male energy. And again, with the 3 of Swords in reverse and 4 of Swords, like what I heard earlier, this lovemaking between you and your future spouse, not even just on the first night or the first intimate moment, it's healing for the both of you, okay? You both are healing each other as you make love. I'll be very honest, that's what I'm hearing. Some of you are already doing it, by the way. Maybe you already know who your future spouse is. Not for all of you, but I'm hearing that right now. I'm even hearing astral. I don't know who's this for. Something around astral, really. But anyway, that's just an additional. And also with the 4 of Swords, like what I said, both of you are going to be tired afterwards. Like what I said earlier, I tell you, both of you are going to be tired, but super, super satisfied. Okay? Alrighty, so let's get more cards here. I feel like pulling up at least 3 from this deck. Oh, yeah, family. Remember what I said earlier? That don't be surprised if you might actually get pregnant if you're the divine feminine or woman watching this, okay? Not all of you, though, but even on the first night or the first intimate with your future spouse, a lot of you would get pregnant, okay? So, yeah. And again, with the family card, I feel that both you and your future spouse are really going to be so dedicated towards each other. Both of you are on the same page, wanting to make sure that family is first. That's an additional message for you guys, all right? And yeah, both of you are really going to be so affectionate towards each other and so committed towards each other. Yeah, water. I noticed in terms of signs, the strongest would be all water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and then Aquarius is so strong, and Leo. And then chess. Okay. Virgo. What the freak? I knew it. This is what I'm hearing earlier. Let's actually start off with a water carrier. So, like what I said, it's really going to be wet and wild on the first night. For a lot of you chose this, wet and wild, okay? I tell you that. There's a lot of water, and you know what I mean, okay? A lot of fluids, bodily fluids, all right? And I feel that both of you love to communicate with each other. There's a lot of words, because on the first set of cards that I pulled up, if you're a guy watching this, I feel that your future wife loves to talk as well. Or you would actually get turned on with the sound of her voice or whatever sound she's making. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm hearing. You would love your future wife's voice. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit, okay? Especially if you're the guy watching this. I'm also getting here that, yeah, both of you like to communicate. And what I also love is that both of you are also going to be talking about it right after the lovemaking. Like, I love what you did here. You know, something like that. So communication is really, really going to be present, even on your intimate moment with your future spouse. And again, they're highlighting here that your future spouse wanted to make sure that you are relaxed, that you are feeling calm, because this card is also talking about feeling balanced, feeling relaxed, because they care deeply about you. It's not like I just wanted to bang you, that's it, you know, and I'm going to sleep off on it, or I'm just going to sleep right afterwards. Remember the timing thing? Because again, you got the chess card. They're actually wanting to make sure that everything goes well perfectly and that both of you are fully satisfied. Okay. Also getting here as well that your future spouse is also going to be curious on how you're going to be reacting with every movement. I'm getting that. I'm hearing that message for someone out there. For instance, if I touch you here or I touch you on this side, let's just say, how are you going to be reacting? Do you like this? So somebody's asking, like, do you like it? Do you like that I do this? So there's something about, you know, making sure that their partner is cared for and that they're comfortable. I keep on getting that, group number 1. Wow. And that's sweet, actually. That is sweet. Even though, I'll be very honest, it's going to be so super dirty for others of you, okay? But your future spouse wanted to make sure that you don't feel insulted or disrespected, even though it's really going to be so freaking wild. Okay, so what else? Let's actually pull up, yeah, this last deck. This one I needed to, again, cover up because it's really dirty. Maybe you wanted to listen to Christina Aguilera's Dirty song. Okay, hold up. Let's see. Your first intimate moment with your future spouse. Wow, you got the Temperance card. Let's cover it. Okay, what else? Ooh, what is this? Okay. I love how everything is matching. Because that's what I got at the very start of the reading. So this is what Spirit is highlighting, especially if you're a woman watching this. I'll discuss that later on. Wow. Oh, daddy. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, hold up. This is hard. This is really hard. I have to cover up a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, 6 of Cups. Mm-hmm. And then Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, 6 of Swords. Okay. So here we go. Again, I notice there's a lot of water signs. Okay. Maybe you have a lot of water in your chart, or your future spouse. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And also I got a lot of Leo. Aquarius is so strong. As well as Taurus and Aries in terms of signs, okay? So that could just be an additional for some of you. Sagittarius as well, by the way, okay? So here's what I'm seeing. Well, one, I feel that if you're a woman watching this, or you're the divine feminine, I see you wearing something really sexy, especially if you've prepared this. Because for some of you, it's going to be happening in a way that you're not really expecting it. In fact, I really got that both you and your future spouse were actually having some sort of like a heated argument or disagreement. Okay. And then you guys are going to be making love afterwards all of a sudden. And it's your first time, even though it's your first time. And that's probably just for one person out there. Okay. But for a lot of you, it's like you guys are really going to be setting the mood. In fact, I noticed that there's a lot of drinks. So maybe, you know, in order for you and your future spouse to feel comfortable, both of you are not really going to be uncomfortable with the idea as well of drinking first, all right? Or maybe right after dinner time. That's also another possibility. But there's something really about drinks, okay? So either both of you are going to be drinking wine or something, and then there you go, right? So expect that for others of you, you guys are going to be drinking, okay? Whether it's just wine or any other alcoholic, you know, beverage. Number 2, again, I'm really seeing some of you, especially if you're the woman watching this, wearing sexy clothing, okay? Lingerie. And your future husband loves that, okay? It's like you are, for some reason, when I saw this Temperance card, that reminded me of Victoria's Secret, you know? Angels, right? So I'm getting that very strongly. I'm also hearing as well that your future spouse loves looking at your back side or your okay, what is the other term? Because again, I have to be very careful when it comes to YouTube. I forgot the term for it. Backside, right? Your bumpers, right? Your bumpers, or just your back. You know what I mean, right? Or your butt. Come on, let's just say it. I don't know why. It's just so stupid that you can't say those words. But anyway, yeah. They really love your backside, all right? Or they really love looking at it. So I feel that for some of you, that's your asset. Another message that's coming through is that, again, with the Hierophant card over here, which is interesting because at the very start of the reading, that's what I said. Your future husband, if you're a woman watching this, your future husband would really worship you. Like, would really make you feel that you're the queen of the night. You're the most important. Look at this. They're worshiping this queen on the throne. Okay, so they're really going to be treating you so extra special and would really make sure that you feel that way, that you're so important, okay? and that they adore your body. Okay, they really love every inch of your body, especially your legs, because I really got that. For others to be in terms of body parts, the strongest would be legs. Okay, and then for others of you, it's gonna be your back. All right, your booty. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Your booty. They love your booty so much for others of you, and of course the puppies. Okay, but for a lot of you, it's really, really the legs and the booty. And then I'm also getting here something about watching. For some of you, I feel that you and your future spouse loves doing it where you guys can see yourselves. So maybe there's mirrors, okay, because I'm drawn to this mirror, all right? Or the lights are on. That's also what I'm hearing, in which your future spouse would really want to see your body. Because some people, they don't like that the lights are on, you know? But I'm getting here that for some of you, that's what they like, because they really wanted to see how beautiful your body is. Another good thing is that no wonder there's something around balance. There's something about reciprocity or taking turns. So let's just say, even if you are going to be worshipped and adored by your future spouse, or would really treat you like the king or queen, they also wanted to feel the same. And I feel you yourself, the viewer, would want to reciprocate that. You also wanted to make sure that your husband or your wife is very much satisfied. And that's what's making this connection, you know, really grow even more deeper, or it's going to be strengthening the relationship even more because of the balance. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. And lastly, I'm really picking up that, there's something about, dirty, you know, stuff going on for others of you. Like what I said, somebody's experimental, or both of you are okay and doing something really naughty and wild. There's something about calling names, all right, during the heat of the moment or the passionate heat of the moment. Yeah, because I even said, ooh, daddy, you know, like, I don't know. I suddenly just said that. That's weird. But yeah, I got that really, really strongly. And like what I said, whoever is going to be taking the lead in the bedroom, I feel that that person also wanted to feel the same, or would allow you to take the lead. For instance, this future spouse of you is going to be taking the lead in the bedroom. He or she wouldn't mind that you're also going to be taking charge or taking control in the bedroom. So there's something about taking turns, which is, again, equivalent to balance, reciprocity and balance, giving and receiving. Okay? So there you go, group number one. Such a fun read. I love doing this. It's been a long time I've done this type of a reading, but I have to be very careful because, again, you know, YouTube is very strict. So I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, I'll be seeing you again next week. Bye, guys. So group number two, you have chosen Dumortierite. Let's go ahead and ask Spirit about your first intimate moment with your future spouse. And by the way, I'll be covering up the cards in order to prevent YouTube from flagging, you know, this video or even the channel, all right? So let's begin. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number two. Let's take a look about your first intimate moment with your future spouse. How's it going to be like? What's going to happen? Oops, let's take a look. All right, you have 7 of Wands. Next, you have here 4 of Cups, but it came out in reverse. So that's good. Absolutely. All right, and I'll discuss that later on. Oops, I have to cover this one for sure. All right, you have here 8 of Swords. Then you have Temperance. Next card, let's take a look. Alrighty, let's cover this one. Judgment. And then 8 of Pentacles. Let's cover this. See. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have, all right, Knave of Chalices. Again, a lot of water signs here. You may have water in your chart or your future spouse. That's Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, especially Scorpio. And hello to my fellow Scorpios. Okay. Also, I'm seeing here Sagittarius, if it's actually fire. And then air as well, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. So again, it can be an additional confirmation for others of you, but it can just be the energies as well. Okay. So here's what they're showing me about your first intimate moment with your future spouse. Well, definitely both of you are going to be satisfied as well. The reason why I said that, because you got the 4 of Cups in reverse. In upright, it talks about boredom, where you're not contented, okay? Or you're not satisfied. So to see it in reverse, this is a really straightforward message from Spirit that you and your future spouse are going to be so satisfied even on the first night or the first intimate moment, okay? I'm also getting here as well that your future spouse is going to make sure that you are going to be flexible, or you're just going to be loosening up instead of this 8 of Swords energy where you're restricting yourself. So there's something about that in which your future spouse is going to make you feel that, hey, it's okay, all right? You don't have to act stiff, all right? Or you feel really uncomfortable in being yourself, or just, again, expressing yourself openly. I'm really getting that very strongly for a lot of you, regardless whether you're a male watching this or a female watching this. And also, I feel that your future spouse doesn't want to disappoint you. So there's something about ego, honestly, all right? I keep on hearing that, like your future spouse doesn't want to disappoint you at all. It would really hurt their ego, especially if you're a woman watching this and we're talking about your future husband. That's going to be his top priority, making sure that you are fully satisfied and that you're going to tell him, I love it, all right? Or I enjoyed it. Because it's really going to be trampling down his ego, okay? That's really what I'm picking up. So he doesn't want to mess things up for sure. And just like group number 1, I feel that your future spouse wanted to take things slow. So it's going to be slow burning, but it's really getting more and more spicy and hot, okay? That's really what I'm getting here. Instead of it's really just going way too fast and you're done, and that's all right? And that's good to see that both you and your future spouse are going to be taking things slow, maybe a lot of foreplays as well, a lot of touching. Okay, definitely a lot of touching. I feel as well, if you're a woman watching this, just like for group number 1, your future husband really wanted to inspect your body as well, all right? Or would really want to look at your body, every inch of your body. That's really what I'm picking up. And in terms of body parts, if you're a woman watching this, they love your back, okay? Whether it's your booty or just your back, okay? And they love your smell. That's really what I'm picking up. So if you're a male watching this and we're talking about your future wife smells so freaking good, okay? There's something about her scent that you would be falling in love with. Like, it's going to be so obsessing for you. Like, you really love your future wife's scent. I keep on getting that. There's something about perfume, okay? It was so strong. You can still switch it, whether it's your husband who smells so freaking good. But for a lot of you, I'm hearing from Spirit that it's your wife or your future wife. They really do smell so good. Okay, either they actually also wear a certain type of perfume that is just really, really, smelling so freaking good. Okay. I'm also getting here as well that for others of you, there is a possibility as well that you might get pregnant if you're a woman. I got that as well for group number one, okay, because I'm drawn to this judgment card over here. And there's a couple, and there's a red thread, okay, connecting the man and the woman. And then there's a child at the middle. So I feel that this, coupling or this lovemaking would produce, a result, which is an offspring, okay, or a child. So I'm really getting that. Don't be surprised if, even if it's the first time that you guys are gonna get pregnant, okay, or you would get your wife pregnant. That's really what I'm picking up here. I'm also getting very strongly that your future spouse, group number two, is kind of like, daring. I'm getting that, some of them, they wanted to do it outdoors. So not necessarily in the streets or in the elevator or what, but I'm getting that maybe for some of you, you might be traveling somewhere first, or it's not your home. That's really what I'm hearing. It's not your home. It could be maybe at a hotel, or maybe while you're having a holiday somewhere, all right? I'm getting that. So just like for group number one, I could pick up somebody's very experimental, okay? I really got that very strongly. So again, whether this is describing you, who's very experimental when it comes to bed, or your future spouse. But one thing is for sure, by the way, you and your future spouse are very much connected to each other. Because again, I'm drawn to this judgment card where there's actually a red cord or a red thread. So I keep on hearing red thread of fate. I really see here that you and your future spouse are not only connected on this lifetime, but even on several lifetimes, okay? It's a really special bond. And I'm getting here as well that just like for group number one, there's something about jealousy. So now it's like a continuation or an additional information, because for group number one, I heard a very specific scenario where for some of them, it could just be one person or two, in which they would be in a sort of like a conflict or some sort of like a misunderstanding, but Spirit didn't give me additional clues about what the conflict is all about. But now I'm getting it. It's around jealousy. Okay. So not for all of you, but somebody's watching pile number two. Somebody's going to get jealous. All right. And then afterwards, when you guys are just really talking to each other, for instance, this guy's trying to talk things out with this woman, like, hey, don't get jealous or don't be jealous. And then boom, all of a sudden you guys are just really going to be doing it. You get what I'm saying? That's also a very, very specific scenario out there. Even with this Eight of Pentacles, this guy is actually giving roses to this lady, trying to kind of like chase after her or pursue her or woo her, like trying to soothe the ruffled feathers, like, don't get mad, okay? Here's a rose for you. Don't get mad. And I keep on hearing something around jealousy. So that's very specific for someone out there, okay? And I feel somebody's checking out all three groups or will be checking out all three groups. And that's fine. If you're drawn to all three groups, that's okay. What else am I actually hearing from Spirit? Yeah, I feel that's it. I feel that both of you are really going to be satisfied as well on the first night or intimate moment together. And I'm really getting here, there's something about the other person or one of you is wanting to make sure that, everything will run perfectly well or smoothly, because somebody in the connection is very much concerned about that. Like, I don't want to disappoint my partner, all right? I want to make sure that he or she is just fully satisfied. I'm really getting that very strongly. And by the way, if you're a guy watching this, on top of you would love her scent, I'm also getting here that, you would love her back. That is also another message earlier. But I'm actually getting here as well that you love touching her hair. Okay, there's something about the hair as well. Even after the lovemaking, like when you guys are just talking to each other, you would just really try to run your fingers on her hair. Okay, I'm really being shown that right now by Spirit. And if you're a woman watching this, You would love touching your future husband's biceps. Maybe he has really, sexy, strong biceps, or chest even, okay? So yeah, let's move on to the next. Let's try to pull up more. What else, Spirit? What can you tell us about group number 2's first intimate moment with their future spouse? Oh my gosh, and we see here a pregnant lady. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I can't make that up. So, and I got that as well for group number 1, okay? If you're drawn to group number 1, feel free to check that out. But yeah, that's interesting. Just like what I said earlier, if you're a woman watching this, don't be surprised that after, after this thing, you would learn that you're pregnant, okay? Yeah. Interesting. And again, there's something about outdoors with the 8 of Cups, okay? So I feel whether it's because of the honeymoon, right? You guys are actually spending a holiday, for instance, in the Bahamas or Maldives, whatever, all right? And it's your first intimate moment, let's just say, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with the 8 of Cups, because Spirit is also saying that it's not like it's going to be happening within your home, all right? But it's somewhere, outside of your home, not necessarily the streets, okay? But definitely outdoors, or at least, a different place. Oh, God. Okay. Alrighty. Let me cover this. You got the Sun card. That's beautiful. That's all about happiness. Are you kidding me? Group 1 got this as well. You got the Devil card. What the freak? What the freak? You got the 6 of Swords. All right. Let me cover this to make sure, because again, YouTube is very strict. So I tell you, group number 2, one thing is for sure, for a lot of you chose this pile, your first intimate moment with your future spouse, it's going to happen while you guys are traveling. Maybe you would be spending, a holiday somewhere, or honeymoon, right? Just like what I said, for instance, Bahamas or a trip somewhere, okay? Definitely not within the home, because you got a lot of travel cards as well here. Okay, let me cover this to make sure. Okay. And you got the 10 of Wands in reverse. Although it can be read as upright, my gosh, it's a similar, message that I'm getting here with group number 1. All right, so some parts of it came from group number 1 as well. Well, on top of, there is a huge chance or possibility that your future wife, if you're a guy watching this, will get pregnant, okay? After the first intimate moment. Or if you're a woman watching this, you will get pregnant, okay? And I'm not going to be surprised, because they're actually showing me here it's going to be so hot and wild, okay? You got the Devil card. Oh my gosh, all right? So it's really going to be so super hot. And you guys are really going to be super happy as well, because you got the Sun card. I'm getting here as well that your future spouse loves watching your body. I keep on getting that. They really love watching your body, or looking how beautiful your body is. I'm also getting here that they love it when you guys are going to be slowly stripping off your clothes. That's also what they're showing me right now. Okay, they find that really sexy, like doing it slowly. Like slowly you're taking it off. Or I'm hearing, if you're a woman watching this, they love it that you're the one who's taking it off. I'm hearing that right now. And then it's really going to be so super wild. And that's what I got as well for group number 1, especially got the Devil card, that both of you are going to be so tired. Okay? So I can read this in upright. 10 of Wands is talking about exhaustion as well. All right? And Devil is talking about somebody's also overworked. Okay? So there's something about, exhaustion or fatigue. but it's not really negative. It's just so freaking good, and it's so freaking wild that both of you are just really going to be tired afterwards, but really in a good way. You get what I'm saying? Okay, that's what I'm picking up, especially with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords now. Like, both of you are just really, wow, so tired, but feeling super, super good about the lovemaking process or the entire thing. If you are a guy watching this, okay, I'm really getting here that on top of you being so obsessed with your future wife's scent, because I really got that. She would really smell so divine, so good, and that you love touching her hair and all that. I feel that you would also love her chest, okay? You really love whether grabbing it or whatever. You just love her chest. That's really what I'm getting here. They're highlighting the chest very, very strongly, and the legs as well. And also, I'm hearing that whether this is you or the both of you, even if it's actually the first intimate moment, both of you are going to be so obsessed with it. Because remember, Devil card is talking about obsession. And what this is suggesting to me is that after doing it, it's like, oh my gosh, let's do it more and more. Let's do it tomorrow or later on. Let's do it again. So I'm really getting that. So no wonder we're seeing a pregnant lady here. Okay. You get what I'm saying, right? Because both of you are just really going to be so freaking obsessed with it. Okay. Because of how good it is. All right. So let's try to pull it more. Now, this one, I really, really have to cover it because the images are so naughty. Okay, what else? What can you tell us about group number 2's first intimate moment or their intimate moment with their future spouse? King of Fire. Okay. What else? Okay, you got the 6 of Air. Again, travel. Going somewhere. Next, you have Knight of Earth. Then you also have Knight of Air. Oh my gosh, what the freak. Oh my gosh. 2 of Fire. And then you got, wow, 6 of Earth. Oh my gosh, wow. This is so sexy. All right, bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. Okay. I'm getting a very alpha male, energy here. Whether, if you're the guy watching this, or you identify yourself as a divine masculine, you really wanted to take charge. You really wanted to take control, okay? And I feel that your future wife loves that because that's what she wants. That's what I'm hearing. She wanted a man who's going to be in control of the bedroom, okay? And she likes it. That's what I'm hearing right now, that you're wild, okay? But in a way that it won't actually make her feel uncomfortable as well, all right? She loves your masculinity. That's what I'm hearing. So let's start off with the guys who are watching this or the divine masculine. Your wife is saying that, or your future wife is saying that. She loves it when you're in control, that you can be so super wild in bed. And you're so manly, okay? You and your sweat, that's also what I'm hearing right now. Something about your sweat. I don't know why there's something about smell. Because earlier, what I heard is that for the masculine who's watching this, you would really love the scent of your wife or your future wife. Could be her perfume. But now I'm hearing, and this time around, it's your future wife, so only take what applies, who would really even love smelling your sweat. The sweat of your body really turns them on. Okay? That's really what I'm hearing. If you're a woman watching this, still the same thing. A lot of you, your future husband is going to be so masculine, okay? Like they're really going to be in control. But it's not to say that they are not really going to be allowing you to also be in control in the bedroom, but majority of the time it's going to be them. Okay. I'm also getting here as well that there's a lot of talk. A lot of talk. Okay. Because remember, you got the Knight of Swords, and Knight of Swords is somebody who delivers a message. So I'm really hearing the word communication. So I feel that both you and your future spouse, even on the first night or first intimate moment, there's really going to be a lot of communication while, during, or even after the lovemaking. Okay? That's something that you can definitely expect. And there's something about sounds, of course, all right? Whether this is talking about the sound of them, how do I put this? Making sounds during the lovemaking. You know what I mean, all right? That's also what I'm getting. Both of you are really going to be liking that. I'll be very honest. For some of you, I'm hearing that, especially if you and your future spouse are going to be traveling, maybe it's a honeymoon, or you guys are going to be spending a holiday somewhere. They're really showing me here that you are really going to be videotaping it. Okay, not for all of you. Okay, this is for those who are okay with that. If you're not okay with that, then don't accept the message. It's not for you. Because Spirit is actually saying it's for those people who are open-minded. It's for those people who are okay with it. Like, okay, I don't mind it. I like it. All right. But if you're going to say, oh, I don't like that, then that's not for you. Okay. So don't worry. Because Spirit is actually saying that right now. And I'm hearing that this is for those who are really open-minded about it. And they're showing me you guys are going to be traveling or going somewhere. And while you're doing it, making memories together and all that, there's something about videotaping it. Okay. I really got that. Interesting. Somebody's also going to be, visiting. If in terms of place, I'm getting a place where there's a lot of mountains. I really got that. I don't know if Mexico. I also got that. Somebody's going to be, visiting or staying in Mexico. I really got that very strongly. Maybe it's a honeymoon or what, but I really heard that. Mexico. Yeah, because for some reason they're showing me a Brad Pitt film. That's weird. I'm usually clairaudient, but suddenly it flashed right before my eyes. I don't know what movie that is, but I heard something about Mexico. So help me out, you guys. But I really got that. They just flashed something about I forgot the title of the movie. It's Brad Pitt, or maybe something about Brad Pitt. I don't know why. That's weird. And I'm usually clairaudient, but that suddenly flashed before my eyes right now. And I don't know who the woman is. Was it Julia Roberts? What the freak, man? Why is it that I'm getting that right now? But anyway, I'm pretty sure there's something about visiting a foreign place. It can even be not just another city, but it could be out of your country. So I'm getting, somebody, is going to be having a honeymoon, maybe, somewhere or a different place. And you and your future spouse are really going to be making memories to the point that you guys are going to be capturing the lovemaking as you are going to be videotaping it. Okay? I'll be very honest. That's really what I'm getting. And I also love the fact that there's balance in this connection. Just like what I said earlier, even if the Divine Masculine is wanting to take charge and is really going to be the alpha male, he wanted to make sure that you are also going to be taking, or allowing you to take charge or to take control in the bedroom too. Okay. And there's, again, something around watching. I think I got that for group number 1, in which your future spouse, this can also be the viewer, by the way, in which you love watching your future spouse pleasure themselves. All right. It can also happen even in the first intimate moment, where one of you is really wanting to see that. Like, I wanted to see how you pleasure yourself. And then there's really something about wearing sexy clothing, lingerie. I got that as well for group number 1. a really sexy lingerie that would really turn your future husband so freaking on. Okay. So yeah, there you go. Let's move on. Let's see what else. Anything else, Spirit? What can you tell us about the first intimate moment of group number 2, as well as their future spouse? Oh, look at this. Loving man. Now that's weird, because on the first, yeah. Let me just cover this, though. This guy is offering a rose. Do you see that? Because I have to be careful, you know, YouTube, right? But this woman looks so pissed off. Like she's mad. And this guy's like, hey, I have a rose here for you. Come on, don't get mad at me anymore. All right? And here with this loving man, he's holding this bouquet of flowers. So just like what I said, for maybe one or two of you, maybe prior to the lovemaking or the first intimate moment, maybe there's something that's going to happen in which you are going to be irritated, okay? Or one of you is going to be irritated or pissed off. And I heard jealousy, really, okay? I really heard the word jealousy. And this guy's like, hey, don't get jealous anymore, all right? I love you. You're the only person for me. Here's a rose for you. So there's something about courting or wooing the other person, okay? I really got that. Especially, look at this. You got the taking the steps. This woman is turning her back. Like, I'm going to leave. And this guy's like, no, don't do that, please, all right? Let's talk about it, or let's talk things over. So I'm really getting a very specific message here. Not all of you are going to be resonating with that. But for others of you, the next message that's coming through, if I'm going to be reading it intuitively, it's going to be a super romantic night. You will be marrying a person who's very traditional or old-fashioned. That's also what I'm hearing, okay? Either both of you are old-fashioned or your future spouse is also old-fashioned. Very traditional and very, very romantic, okay? And if we're going to be reading this literally, who knows? Maybe even on the first intimate night or intimate moment that you have with your future spouse. If you're a divine feminine or woman watching this, he will be surprising you with flowers or something. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Very sweet, very thoughtful. Somebody's from UK. I don't know. I'm hearing, yeah, countries. Earlier it's Mexico. Now I'm hearing UK. I'm also hearing Netherlands. Okay, narcissist in reverse. That's beautiful. This is Spirit's way of saying that your future spouse is not self-absorbed. A narcissist is self-serving. They only care about themselves, me, myself, and I. Now, when it comes to the bedroom, since this reading topic is all about your intimate night with your future spouse wanted to make sure that you're also fully satisfied. It's not just them. It's not like, okay, I've released it. I'm okay now. It was so freaking good. Thank you. I'm going to sleep. It's not going to be like that. Well, thank goodness, right? No wonder you got the Four of Cups in reverse earlier. So let's see. What else? Ooh, yeah. Oh my gosh. It's really going to be so healing for the both of you. Okay? Because this is the energy field adjustment. So I'm getting here that as you do it, the lovemaking and all that, it's also healing for the both of you. Okay? Maybe on a deeper emotional level as well. All right? But there's healing. Prosperity. Okay. Okay, somebody's from China. Again, there's so many countries. Earlier, I heard Mexico, Netherlands. Yeah, I heard Netherlands, UK. Now I'm actually, yeah, hearing China now as I look at this image. So for some of you might resonate. Maybe that's where you came from or your future spouse. Ooh, okay, time machine. Alrighty. Okay. So based on these 6 cards, well, on top of, we've already discussed this part about them not being so self-absorbed, and they wanted to make sure that you're also fully satisfied, or they don't just care about their own happiness or their own satisfaction, but they care about your satisfaction. That's why there's a card of balance earlier, right? And then on top of that, this is going to be healing for the both of you. It's not just like as simple as you guys are making love, but this lovemaking is also healing. That's something that you and your future spouse needed to know. And I tell you as well, group number 2, you guys are very much connected to each other. I won't be surprised if your future spouse is somebody that you had several lifetimes with, okay? Because that's what Spirit is saying right now as an additional information, that you've spent several lifetimes with this person. So the lovemaking thing, it's not going to be new for you guys, okay? It's not. And then with a prosperity card, this is talking about abundance, meaning that this intimate moment that you'll be having with your future spouse is going to be satisfying the both of you because there's abundance. The opposite of that is lack, right? So if you can still remember, with the 4 of Cups in reverse, I've discussed that earlier. 4 of Cups in upright talks about being bored, you're not contented. So it's the same thing with this prosperity card. There's abundance. There's no feeling of lack, like, I didn't like it, I felt bored doing it, or I'm not fully satisfied. It's the total opposite. I feel as well that your future spouse is going to be appreciating you, okay? Every small things that you're going to be doing for them, they would be taking note of that. That's also what I'm hearing right now from Spirit. And speaking of appreciation, we see our guy holding a bouquet of flower. So regardless whether male or female, your future spouse is very loving and would really nurture you and make you feel special. So there's something about making sure that you feel appreciated, you feel special during that time, okay? And speaking of time, because you got time machine over here, I really am hearing from Spirit that it's not like you guys are just going to be doing it in an hour. Maybe there's going to be multiple rounds. I'll be very honest. That's what I'm hearing right now. Okay, multiple rounds. Or, yeah, it's like you started, for instance, for you to understand what I'm trying to say here. Let's just say you started at 12 o'clock. It's not like after 30 minutes or 15 minutes you're done and that's it. So it's like every now and then, you know, it could even be in the morning, just like what I heard right now, all night long. All right. It's kind of like all night long, you know, or even the entire day, you would be doing it several times. That's really what I'm hearing. Okay. And I feel as well that both of you are also going to be kind of like reflecting, because I'm hearing the word reflection, reflecting on something. And Spirit is actually saying right after the lovemaking, like you would be reflecting whether it's actually some special memory of how you guys met or something, or that's part of what you guys are going to be talking about. That's also what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing as well that there's something about gift. Maybe during that special moment, on the first intimate moment with your future spouse, and this is for the women watching, or you're the divine feminine, your future husband would definitely give you a gift. I'm talking about a material possession. Okay? It's something really, really special. That's also what I got. Wow. So again, these are just random messages or very specific ones. Let's actually pull up more. What else, Spirit? Oh, I forgot this deck. Let's start off with this deck first. Wow, look at that. Joy and stability. And that's the 4 of Wands, okay? That's talking about celebration. That's talking about, marriage as well. This is a marriage card where this is actually your future spouse. So, not a surprise, huh? And that's talking about union. Then you got door to value. Again, somebody's from China, really. I'm really getting that in terms of country. Because I noticed for group number 2, I keep on hearing countries. That's interesting. Wow, Sun card. The most positive card. What the freak. This is the second time you've gotten the Sun card. Which is the most positive. So, I tell you, group number 2. When it comes to your first intimate moment with your future spouse, it's the best. It's really going to be filling you both with so much happiness and joy. Okay? And it's not just about, the lovemaking thing. It's the way you make each other feel. You really are going to be making each other feel so appreciated, just like what I said earlier. All right? Your future husband or your future wife would actually, make you feel that you're the best for them. All right? And that they really value you. Okay? This happiness that you will be feeling, even, in the first intimate moment, it's beyond material things. Because I'm noticing there's something about money. Okay, earlier got prosperity, and there's actually, images of money, just like on this door to value. And what I actually heard from Spirit, it's beyond the material wealth, the happiness and joy that you'll be experiencing. It's beyond that. It's more on an emotional, all aspects, emotional, mental, spiritual level. Okay, it's something that money can really, cannot buy. One of you is actually into business, by the way. I really got that. Maybe it's you who's a business, an entrepreneur, because I keep on hearing that somebody is actually into business or has a family business. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting this. But yeah, that's what I heard. And again, sun is child. So just like what I said earlier, and we've seen an image of a pregnant woman, this is another confirmation for a lot of you that on the first intimate moment that you will be having with your future spouse, if you're a woman watching this, you will get pregnant. The chances are really high, okay? And that's okay, all right? Because you're ready to build a family with the Four of Wands over here. Okay, let's try to pull up more. Anything else, Spirit? What can you tell us about the first intimate moment between group 2 and their future spouse? Okay, ostrich trap. Somebody's afraid that the other person is going to be leaving them. Okay. All right. Now, here's what I'm hearing. Because I got the word trap. It's like if you're a woman watching this, your future husband would want to make sure that you are theirs forever. To the point that they really wanted to get you pregnant. I'll give it to you straight. That's what I'm hearing right now. Okay. Like, I don't want you to be in another man's arms someday, because I really see you, and I'm channeling a message right now. That's weird. I really see you in my future. Well, we're already husband and wife, and I want to make sure that this is it. Okay. It's like a contract. I keep on hearing the word contract. And part of this person's strategy is that they really wanted to get you pregnant right away. Okay. Because I keep on hearing somebody saying, you're mine forever. I'm yours forever. I keep on getting that. Wow. I wasn't expecting that message to come through. But let's see. What else? Roundabout. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty. Okay. So there's really something about arguments. I noticed for group 2, it's like Spirit is divulging more information, because group 1 got that, but it was just an additional clue. Like for some of you, maybe 1 or 2 person out there, the first intimate moment with your future spouse, prior to you guys doing it, you would have an argument, or you're arguing about something, or some sort of like a misunderstanding or some conflict. And then earlier, I was able to see more of what it is all about. And Spirit is actually highlighting something around jealousy. And so again, they're highlighting something about disagreements. But yeah, there's something about, what is that term? Like, you guys are just really going to be resolving the conflict and then making love afterwards. Okay. I forgot the term. My gosh, I just forgot the term. Like, your future spouse is just really going to be wooing you and courting you and saying, hey, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to leave. Let's work things out. I'm really getting about somebody's trying to de-escalate the situation, okay? And then you guys are going to be making love afterwards, okay? So there's really something about peace and makeup, okay? Especially I'm seeing the dove over here. Peace and makeup. That's something that's really going to be happening for some of you, okay? And then you're going to be making love afterwards. So I keep on getting that peace and makeup. Because like what I said, I've really seen earlier that for some of you, there's going to be some sort of like a conflict or misunderstanding around jealousy, okay? And then with a roundabout card, I'm getting here as well that, yeah, this is good. Your future spouse would want to make sure that everything is done in perfect timing, okay? Even when it comes to the O, you know what I mean, right? Okay, making sure that, again, because they're not really just going to be thinking about their own satisfaction or themselves. They wanted to make sure that you're fully satisfied as well. So that's also something that you can expect on your first intimate moment with your future spouse. And I'm getting here that one of you is shy, because that's what I'm hearing. When I saw this image, one of you is really shy, and the other person might actually just make the other person feel like, hey, it's okay. I wanted you to loosen up. Just relax, okay? Somebody's kind of like shy, or is uncomfortable at first and probably undressing or showing their body for the first time. I don't know. I'm getting that very strongly here. And by the way, in terms of signs, we have Scorpio and Pisces, so strong water sign, and Libra, okay? All right, so let's actually pull up the last deck. And of course, I really needed to cover this up. What else, Spirit? What can you tell us about the intimate moment or first intimate moment between group number 2 and their future spouse? Okay, the Fool. Again, there's money. What the freak, man. I noticed that. Earlier, you got Door to Value, where there's actually images of money, right? And earlier, let me get the other card that you actually got. Let me go back. You have the Prosperity card. So isn't that crazy how Spirit is highlighting that? There's money over here, there's money here, and there's money here. All right? So what I'm actually hearing from Spirit is that, number one, there's something about showing you how they appreciate you or that you're very valuable to them. Okay? Because, yeah, money is valuable. That's our currency on this realm in order for us to survive. So that's Spirit's way of saying that you are really going to be feeling important on the first intimate night, you know, or moment with your future spouse. They wanted to make sure that you feel, okay, you are really special or you're the most important person. That was so strong. That's how I'm going to be reading these images around money. Because there's something about value, and especially got the value keyword over here. Number 2, just like what I said earlier, your future spouse is really going to be making you feel or would want to stress on you or highlight on you that the love that they have for you, it's beyond material, you know, wealth, all right? Or the both of you are going to be feeling that way. It's beyond material wealth. You cannot put a price tag on it. This relationship, this bond that you have for each other, it's beyond, you know, the physical. It's beyond the material wealth. That's more of like what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm also hearing a very specific message right now, not for all of you, but somebody in the connection is kind of like a player or is more of like interested in hooking up, okay? But ever since they met you, it's like you've changed their ways, all right? They became a different person. You're the person who kind of like changed that for them. Because maybe in the past, they're more interested in open type of relationship, short term. I just wanted to flirt, hook up, okay? And for some of you, I'm even picking up somebody who's kind of like a player, honestly. But When they met you, that has changed, all right? Now, it can be reversed if you're the one who's like that, okay? Because that's what Spirit is saying, in which some of you are just more interested in hooking up, not wanting a serious commitment. It would change as soon as you meet your future spouse. That's just an additional message for someone out there, by the way, all right? Because both of you are going to be seeing each other that, yeah, this is my future, okay? You're my present or my today, my tomorrow, or my future. I'm really getting that. Oh my gosh, you mean the whole world to them. Wow. Wow. I'm getting a till death do us part kind of thing, okay? What the freak? Is this really naughty? What the freak? Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. Group number 2. Double card again. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting till death do us part. Wow, that was so sweet. Before I pull up another card, because I might forget the message, all right? Because as a reader, there's tons of messages flowing through, and even though that's not part of the original topic or what, if I have to deliver it, I will deliver it, okay? Because somebody needed to hear that. But definitely with this death and devil card, that's what I'm hearing, okay? Like your future spouse is kind of like, or both of you, it's like you made a vow to each other that no matter what happens, we're together. Okay? This bond between you and your future spouse, I tell you, is so strong. Like what I said, when I saw the judgment card at the very start of the reading where there's a red thread. So you are very much connected to each other. And I feel that you've been together several lifetimes ago. And I even feel that there's a vow. Okay? I don't know why I keep on hearing the word vow, V-O-W. I really got that very strongly. So literally, it's like this person, it's not just what you guys are saying or saying to each other when you get married, like till death do us part. It's true. Like both of you are really going to be committed to that. I really got that very strongly. Okay. All right, let's try to pull up another card here. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing role play. What the freak? Okay. Whoa, okay. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. For some of you, there could be an age difference, by the way. Somebody's older than the other. It could even be a huge age gap. I'm not going to lie. Not for all of you, though. Okay. Then you got, wow, what the freak. Overall energy, Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love here. So again, it's not just all about, physical pleasure. Okay, let's just term it that way. And even with a double card, it's not just all about the lust or what. There's deep love here, of course, between you and your future spouse. And so here's what I'm saying, because there's a lot of messages here that I'm, picking up. I really don't know where to start. Well, let's start off with a role play, because that was so strong and I was so shocked. So for some of you, even on the first intimate moment with your future spouse, you guys, or one of you, is going to be really bringing that up, or is into role play. All right, there's something about, no wonder, yeah, there's something about, acting like, how do I term it? A prostitute. Okay, let me just give it straight. I mean, my gosh, it's hard when you're so conscious about what you wanted to say, but that's because YouTube is so strict. But yeah, I really got that, That's part of the role play for some of you. Somebody's going to be like pretending to be a prostitute. Okay, just to spice things up, to make it really, really dirty. Okay, so I'm getting that very strongly. Maybe that's also the reason why there's money here and there's money earlier. All right, there's something about, acting as if that you are, or somebody is a prostitute. That's so specific. Okay, that is so specific. No wonder there's a lot of cards earlier that suggest it's going to be wild, really naughty, okay? And now that I'm seeing the devil card, it makes sense. For some of you, especially now that we're talking about the devil card, it's really going to be a super dirty and really, yeah, sexy evening for you guys, or sexy moment for you guys. Just like what I got for group number 1. And there's something about bondage, okay? Remember on the judgment card where there's a red cord? What Spirit is saying is that for some of you, not all of you, you both are okay with getting so wild and dirty to the point that you wanted to try out those things. Videotaping, we got that earlier. There's something about bondage, okay? Blindfolds and all that, and bondage. Think about 50 Shades of Grey, and you know what I mean, right? So it's really more like that. Handcuffs. There's something about that. And even, you know, making use of other tools, if you know what I mean. Okay? Let's just put it that way. Also, this is crazy. I'm channeling a very, very specific message right now in which somebody doesn't appear to be wild in bed. Maybe, you know, they normally look, and to the point that somebody's kind of like very, like a church girl. I don't know why they're showing me this. You know, somebody's just very traditional, very old-fashioned, but then boom, like this person is totally different when it comes to the bedroom. You get what I'm saying? That was so strong. I don't know who is this for, whether this is describing you or your future, but I heard it's a woman. So if you're a guy watching this, your future wife, well, they are actually not just acting nice or acting like virginal or acting like they're so innocent, but maybe that's who they really are, all right? They appear naive, innocent, and very traditional, very decent. But boy, oh boy, because that's what Spirit is saying. When it comes to the bedroom, they're like a totally different personality or a different person. Okay? Like, oh my gosh, there's that element of shock. Like, I can't believe it. Are you the same person that I've known? But it's going to be good. Okay? I don't see any problem there. In fact, it's really going to be turning the both of you on. All right? And again, there's really something about watching. I feel that for others of you on the first intimate night together, you love watching each other. Okay? Like, I really kept on getting something about mirrors. All right? Mirrors. Like seeing each other's body. So maybe, yeah, while your guys are doing it, there's mirrors all around. I don't know. I'm just getting that. And with the Ace of Cups, well, on top of, it's not just all about the lust or the physical pleasure, but there's really deep emotional love that exists between you and your future spouse, and it's going to strengthen even more, okay? But I'm actually getting here as well that, yeah, there's something about fulfillment, because Cups is all about emotions or feeling satisfied or emotionally satisfied, okay? But like what I said earlier, it's beyond the physical pleasure. It's also beyond the material possession that could make a man happy or a person contented, okay? So that's how you're going to be feeling this, you know, bond between you and your future spouse, okay? So yeah, wow, that was so freaking specific. Expect that for others of you, really, I'll be very honest, there's a lot of dirty stuff going on or will be going on. Bondage, role play, trying out some stuff, handcuffs, like tying you up or whatever. Yeah, I really got that. So anyway, group number 2, that's all I have for you. I hope you really enjoyed this reading. I haven't done this type of reading for a long time. And especially nowadays that YouTube is so super strict. But this is talking about your future spouse anyway, so that should be okay. Anywho, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you again next week. Bye, guys. Finally, it's your turn. Group number 3, you have chosen the Sodalite crystal bracelet. Let's go ahead and ask Spirit about your first intimate moment with your future spouse. And I'll be covering the cards, by the way, to prevent YouTube from restricting it or from flagging it, all right? So let's begin. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective we chose. Group number 3. What can you tell us about group number 3's first intimate moment with their future spouse? What is this? Ooh, let me cover this. Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of love. I love this. Ace of Cups, you guys. Okay. What is next? You got Judgment. Okay. Number 2 got this. Yeah. Next you have here 5 of Cups in reverse. Well, that's good to see the 5 of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh, Ace of Pentacles. I tell you, group number 3, there's a lot of love here, okay? I could really feel the energy. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And let's take a look. Knave of Chalices. A lot of water here. Wow. And then bottom of the deck. Wow, talk about future spouse. You got the Hierophant. Okay, that's nice. Let me just cover it. Okay. So, in terms of signs, there's definitely a lot of water, okay? So either you or your future spouse may have heavy water in their chart. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, especially Scorpio. And so hello to my fellow Scorpios out there. And then we have here Taurus, if it's actually Earth, okay? What I'm actually getting, group number 3, well, right off the bat, I could sense that there's a lot of deep love between you and your future spouse. I tell you that this is a divine union. I keep on hearing the words divine union. This connection that you have with your future spouse is blessed by the divine or is orchestrated by the divine. Even on this Judgment card over here, where there's actually an angel watching over the couple and this child. So just like for the other groups, I won't be surprised as well if some of you, because somebody's also checking out all 3 piles, which is okay. Some of you might also get pregnant. If you're a woman watching this, might also get pregnant after the first intimate moment with your future spouse. Okay, just saying. I really got that. But this is really, you know, showing me that it is a very strong partnership, or it is a connection that is orchestrated by the divine, especially got the Hierophant card as the overall energy, okay? And there's a lot of love cards here, really deep love that exists between you and your future spouse. Knight of Cups and Ace of Cups, come on. And even with the images, I could really sense the energy, how your future spouse cares and loves about you deeply. And I feel it's not just them, it's the both of you. If you're a woman watching this, let's start off with the Divine Feminine, or the women watching this reading. Your future spouse or your future husband is really going to be so nurturing and caring for you. They have a very strong feminine energy about them as well, okay? They also wanted to take things slow, just like for the other groups. They're not like in a rush, like let's do it, and then we're done, all right? So they're really going to be taking their time. And just like for the other groups, when I saw this Knave of Chalices, I'm getting here as well that your future spouse or your husband really wanted to make sure that you would actually, you know, retire to bed or go to bed with a smile on your face. Not just because of how good the lovemaking is, all right? But how you and them are just really feeling this deep love that you have for each other. And this lovemaking, I don't know, I'm hearing 2 become 1. by Spice Girls. This lovemaking would strengthen the bond even more. And yeah, because you got the red cord here. You and your future spouse are strongly connected towards each other. Kind of like the red thread of fate. And I got that for group 2, by the way. Okay. And if you're a woman watching this as well, your future husband is somebody who likes to kind of like please you. I really get that. You know, he is a pleaser. Like, he wanted to please you in so many ways, whether it's him giving you gifts or showering you with gifts or making sure that you are actually feeling comfortable. All right. I'm also hearing very strongly that they love watching you take a bath. Yeah, I really got that too. Or there's something about taking baths together. So that could also happen on the first intimate moment around taking a bath together. I really got that very, very strongly. Whether it's before or after. But I'm more of like hearing it's before, okay? I'm also, getting here very strongly that, yeah, your future spouse, if you're a woman watching this, your future husband loves kissing your neck. They love your neck area, okay? They really love kissing your neck, even on this Knave of Chalices. Yeah. A lot of kissing, a lot of smooching, kissing, licking, okay? I really got that very strongly. Actually, for the both of you, even if you're actually the husband or you're the future husband, your wife or your future wife loves kissing your arms, okay? And really tasting your skin, the taste of your skin. I keep on hearing that right now. They love it. If you're a woman watching this, they love it when they are also in control. I got that for the other groups as well. I'm also hearing very strongly from Spirit that right after you guys made love, okay, your future husband or your future spouse would enjoy having some deep conversations with you. And it's going to be something really emotional, in order for you and your future spouse to express each other's deep feelings, okay? And this is helping the connection to grow even more. There's a lot of messages right now from Spirit in which they're really, telling me that right after you guys make love, you guys are just really going to be saying sweet things to each other, all right? Making the other feel so relaxed and calm. I'm getting a very calming, relaxing energy, okay? I feel as well that one of you, if you're the guy watching this, so let's move on to the guys first. If you're a guy watching this and we're talking about your future wife, or you're the divine masculine at least, your future wife really loves resting her head on your chest. Especially guys are just about to sleep. She loves that. She loves hugging you. There's something about that. She kept on saying, I love hugging you. Your hug warms me, comforts me, and makes me feel at peace. Wow. And you love kissing her forehead. So for the women watching this, your future spouse would constantly do that. Kissing you on your forehead. All right? I really got that. And your neck. And then going back, if you're a guy watching this, your future wife, all right? Well, they're also very nurturing and they're submissive. I keep on hearing the word submissive, especially for the masculine, okay? So let's just put it that way. I'm getting an alpha male, a very masculine, manly, like raw energy here. Really like a perfect, divine masculine and feminine energy is really what I'm picking up. You really are balancing each other out. And what I'm actually hearing from Spirit is that if you're the divine masculine, your future wife is just really ready to, I'm hearing submit. She's going to be very submissive. Okay? or whoever it is that is more like the masculine type, wanting to be in control and taking charge. The divine feminine is somebody who's just really going to be allowing their masculine to just step up and just, do what he's supposed to do. And I'm just here, all right, to support you. There's that supportive energy. Whether this is also describing the relationship between you and your future spouse, like you are really going to be so supportive of each other, even when it comes to the bedroom, okay? There's something about the word respect. I keep on hearing the word respect. So your future spouse is going to be respecting you, whether it's talking about boundaries, what he or she cannot do, or whatever. Or I'm hearing the word respect because of they're going to be allowing you to just be free, to be yourself. And at the same time, if you wanted to be in control, all right, go ahead. I understand. I'll just be here. I don't know why I'm getting that. I didn't get that for the other groups, but this one is just so specific as well. And remember that respect is very, very important in any form of relationship or type of relationship. Without respect, there's no love. So that's why I could really see here, group number 3, that this is a profound love between you and your future spouse. Okay? Now, let's get a little bit naughty. Okay? Well, it's about your future spouse anyway. So, there's also a lot of experiment for some of you. Okay? Whether this is on the first intimate moment, although that's what the reading is all about. But yeah, it won't be a surprise for me if some of you are going to be okay with bondage. All right. Yeah, I'm also getting that. Something around bondage or tying the person up. Okay. I'm getting that. And then if you're a guy watching this, I'll be very direct. Spirit is saying something about oral. You know what I'm talking about, okay? You would love it. That's what they said. So, yeah, a lot of oral. Can be both ways, but especially the guy who's watching this, or you're the divine masculine. That's something that you need to know. Something about oral. SEX. Okay? Let's just give it to you straight. Because again, it's your future spouse anyway. All right, let's move on to the next set of cards. Because again, you have to be very careful because of YouTube, right? How strict YouTube is. Let's move on to the next. What else, Spirit? What can you add about group number 3's first intimate moment with their future spouse? Ooh, what is this? Oh, okay. Let me cover this up. Oh my gosh, really? There's something about worship. Yeah, that's what I heard when I saw this image. Worship. Like they would really worship you. Okay? There's also something about undressing because I'm drawn to the snake. And when I saw the snake, shedding of skin. So I heard the word undress. So I feel that your future spouse, it can go both ways, by the way, in which you love how your future spouse is slowly taking off their clothes, or either you also love that they're the ones who's going to be taking it off from you. Okay? I really got that very strong message. What else? And there's something about worship. Like either your future spouse is really going to be adoring you or making you feel so adored or worship you. That's really what I'm getting. There's something about down on their knees. I keep on hearing down on their knees. So definitely it's going to be dirty. Okay. And I'm pretty sure you're getting what I'm trying to say here. Down on their knees. And I heard oral earlier. All right. So yeah, that was so strong. Oh yes, because you got Ace of Wands. Well, if you are a frequent, viewer of tarot readings, Ace of Wands definitely talks about it's a phallic symbol, okay? So, yeah. And then what's the next card? Ooh, Six of Wands. Okay. Victory. Success. Oh my gosh. The Star card. Alrighty. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm getting a very magical feel for this pile. I love the energy. I love the feeling. It's like both of you are being transported to another world. That's what I'm hearing. I'm really getting that. I didn't feel that for the other groups. This one is just so powerful. It's so strong. Yeah. Wow. I keep on hearing the word bliss. Blissful feeling or bliss. What is this? Yeah, Three of Swords, but it came out in reverse. I don't need to cover this up. Are you kidding me, Spirit? Do I have... Okay, before I forget, because I'm still going to be pulling up cards, but when I do the reading, I go on and on and on. I might forget it, so I need to catch it. This is not for all of you. It can just be one person out there. Somebody is a virgin. Okay? Somebody is a virgin. And I'm really getting it's a divine feminine. Whoever this is for. So if you're a guy watching this, and not for all the guys or divine masculine watching this, your future wife is a virgin. And so we're talking about the first intimate moment together. All right? As husband and wife. And so since Spirit was strongly, bringing up about virginity, or that your future wife is a virgin, so you can expect that it's going to be a little bit, yeah, not really super challenging, but maybe that's why you really want to make sure that she's okay, if you're the guy watching this, or you're divine masculine, or she might be a little bit scared at first. Okay, I'm also getting that because she never had any experience. And I tell you, Spirit is really saying something about bleeding. Okay? Bleeding. Somebody's well endowed, especially if you're the divine masculine. Oh my gosh. If you're the divine masculine or the guy watching this, you're well endowed. Okay? You know what I mean? Because they're bringing up something about bleeding, and there's a snake over here, so there's something about... There's something about male private part here. Oh my gosh. I didn't get that for group 1 and group 2. This one is just so specific. Yes. There's something about the male private part or the snake, if you know what I mean. And I keep on hearing from Spirit, well endowed. And I'm getting here that for those who would be resonating with somebody's a virgin, okay, yeah, there's something about bleeding on the first time, of course. Okay? But it's going to be a successful night, okay? But we're not done yet. Hold up, because I just really needed to deliver a very specific message around virginity, or somebody's a virgin. I really got that. Ooh, okay, I need to cover this up. This is the Queen of Swords. A lot of air sign, by the way. A lot of air sign. And then you got, what the freak? King and Queen of Swords. Wow, another counterpart. For one of the groups, they got King and Queen of Cups. For this pile, King and Queen of Swords. You guys are counterparts. See, that's exactly what I said when I saw the cards at the very start. That this is a blessed union or a divine union. It's orchestrated by the angels and the divine, okay? Honestly, I'm even hearing that in your previous lifetime with your future spouse, okay, both of you hold a certain type of position or a higher rank. That was just random. I really heard that right now, because when I saw the king and the queen, I'm picking it up as something that is literal, right? Like you were, yeah, leading people, let's just put it that way, kind of like a leadership, role. Even in the previous lifetime, You might have a lifetime with this future spouse of yours. I'm hearing Egypt for sure. Okay, that was so strong around Egyptian times. I'm also hearing Persia. All right, that was so strong, Persia. Well, wait, that is weird. Anyway, I don't need to mention this. Yeah, I don't need to mention this, but yeah, because I was Queen of Egypt as well in my previous lifetime, or the first ever lifetime. Yeah, but anyway, let's not go there. I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, um, I'm getting that very strongly all of a sudden. So you guys are divine counterparts. This is actually your equal. All right. And I'm getting here that there's going to be a lot of conversation right afterwards. Just like what I said earlier, after making love, both you and your future spouse would be talking, okay, to each other so much. And both of you love or enjoy talking to each other, even not just because of the, after love making or making love. I'm getting that both of you are just so smart people. Okay, remember you got the King and the Queen of Swords. Both of you may have air in your chart. The strongest will be Aquarius. You got the star card, Aquarius. So somebody's in Aquarius. You may have that in your chart somewhere, or your future spouse, both of you. Both of you are really highly intelligent and smart, okay? And you enjoy that. You mentally stimulate each other. And again, swords is all about communication. So it's also possible that both of you are also going to be enjoying sounds, okay? Or saying something naughty during lovemaking. I'm also hearing that. That would actually also spice things up even more, or would turn someone on. That's what I'm hearing. With the Six of Wands, somebody's really going to be boosting the other person's confidence or ego. Like, I keep on hearing somebody saying, oh my gosh, you're so good. You're freaking amazing. You're the best. That's really what I'm hearing. Because Six of Wands, it shows a person being admired and cheered on, or getting the applause from people. So that's what I'm getting here. A lot of compliments from your future spouse, and vice versa. Somebody's just really saying that, like, oh my gosh, you're freaking good. You're the best. Okay. Yeah. Something about boosting someone's ego. And I don't think it's just for the sake of just saying it, or what. They mean it. Because remember, King and Queen of Swords, they're serious people. They mean what they say. All right. They don't like to play games, right? Or sugarcoat things. Okay, I feel both of you are like that. You don't want to sugarcoat things. And with the Star card, it's healing as well for the both of you. This lovemaking, all right, it's not just you guys are just going to be doing it, but it's going to be healing for the both of you. Because Star is also talking about healing. And again, look at them. They're actually hugging each other. And they're actually just talking about, something under the stars, like you guys are just really going to be having a lot of conversations after the lovemaking, okay? Wow, this is so freaking romantic, honestly. And again, there's something about worship, because somebody's putting the other person up on a pedestal. Star card, Six of Wands, and then even on this card, there's something about worship. So they would either worship your body, your performance, or just everything about you, how amazing you are, how you're the most important person for them. And it can go both ways, okay? Regardless whether you're male or female, or you're the divine masculine or feminine watching this. Both of you are equally strong, by the way. That's also what I'm getting here. But the other person is allowing the other person to be submissive. And I'm hearing it's the divine feminine. Okay? Because both of you are equally powerful and strong. King and Queen of Swords. My gosh. But what I'm hearing right now from Spirit is that the divine feminine is willing to be submissive. Like, okay, you take charge. You take the role. All right? You're the leader. and I'm just going to be your support. And that's also what's going to be making this relationship, this marriage really successful. There's something about the word respect. I keep on hearing that. Both of you are going to be respectful of each other and even supportive of each other. You guys are really going to be, you know, each other's rock. That's really what I heard. And again, when it comes particularly to the lovemaking, because this is all about the intimate moment, for some of you, not all of you, somebody is a virgin, really. And I really got the word bleeding, okay, the first time. Bleeding. Not everybody's going to be experiencing that, but for this specific scenario, I really got the word bleed, okay? And when it comes to naughty stuffs, there's a lot of licking, sucking. I'll be very honest. I really got the word oral, all right? And I keep on hearing all night long. Again, I keep on getting that with the star card all night long. So until the morning. Actually, even, you know, making love until morning is also what I got. If you're a woman watching this, your future husband or you're the divine feminine, they really love your booty, okay? Your booty for sure. They also admire how strong you are. You're very independent. You have a very strong masculine energy. They love that. It turns them on, by the way. And they love that you are not afraid to try out new things. It's also what I'm hearing, okay? If you're a guy watching this, well, what Spirit is highlighting, and I can see that in the cards, my gosh, it's your ding dong, okay? There you go. Because I heard well endowed. All right, when it comes to physical body parts, right, or physical. Anyway, but of course, it's beyond that. Anyway, let's move on to the next set of cards. Gosh, now this one I really need to cover, of course. What else? What can you tell us about the first intimate moment between group number 3 and their future spouse? Oh yeah, another air sign. My gosh. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Both of you love music. That's also what I'm getting here. Or maybe to set the mood, you would be playing music, sexy music or whatever, okay? Or romantic songs, all right, to set the mood. Or classical even, or instrumental music is more like what I'm hearing. I don't know. Something about songs. Or both of you are connecting through songs or would love to play music in the background while you're actually doing it. Spirit, no. Oh my gosh. I just heard my guides. What the freak? Should I say it? Oh my gosh. I didn't expect to hear that message from Spirit. What? Should I say it? Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. All right. So Spirit is actually saying, for some of you, it's going to be so noisy. It's a noisy one because of the sound that you make during lovemaking. So somebody's voice is just so loud, like during the lovemaking. Okay. Wow, that was so specific. Okay, alrighty. Maybe that's also the reason why somebody needed to turn on the music so it won't be obvious. Because somebody's just really making sounds during, yeah, and loud sounds actually is what I'm getting from Spirit. Okay, what else? And what is this? Knight of Earth. All right. With a horse. Riding. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I need to cover this up. What the freak? And I got a similar message for one of the groups, by the way. Yeah, when I saw this card, yeah, hold up. Let me pull up the cards first. Wow. Wow, okay. Somebody's shy about their body, especially the divine feminine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting a combination of water and air. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So either you are the air sign or the water sign. For some of you, not all of you, okay? Or your future spouse. So I'm getting elements of air and water very strongly for this pile. With a little bit of earth, okay? It's got the High Priestess. Yeah. This is a very strong connection, my gosh. Very psychic. You really share this telepathic connection. You can read each other's minds, all right? You know what the other person wants without verbally, expressing it. Yeah, wow. Oh my gosh, I love this reading for group number 3. Oh my gosh, what the freak. One of the groups got this. One of the groups got this. 2 of fire. All right. And then you got the star again. What the freak. Wow. Strong Aquarius. Somebody's in Aquarius. It can be both of you because you got the king and the queen of swords. Freak. Wow. This is such a beautiful energy that I'm getting, honestly, for group number 3. And it's powerful. I could sense the power. You got the Hierophant. Now you got the High Priestess. What the freak. You guys are counterparts. And a lot of water again in air. A lot of water in air. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Where do I start? Because I'm hearing so many messages. Well, on top of both of you are going to be playing music, either that or both of you are music lovers. That's another message coming through from Spirit. Or you like playing music to set the mood. But I also heard something about sounds, and Spirit was so direct, and they told me that somebody, whether this is you or your future spouse, who's kind of like really loud in the bedroom, okay, making some noise in the bedroom. What the freak? And then you got the Knight of Earth. So yeah, both of you are really just going to be taking your time, because Knight of Earth is a slow-moving energy. Like, let's take things slow. Let's not rush. All right. If you're a guy watching this, I'll be very honest. You also like it when the woman is on top of you. Okay? Somebody needed to hear that. You like it. Even though you are so masculine, like you wanted to be in control, you would also appreciate it that she's also on top of you, doing her thing, if you know what I mean, okay? I don't know. For some reason, I'm hearing the song by Genuine, Pony. So yeah, what, Magic Mike? No, it's not about the Magic Mike. It's about the horse. That song is about Pony, though. But yeah, you might as well listen to the song by Genuine, Ginuwine, and the title of the song is Pony. Okay, I really got that. Okay, when I saw this Knight of Earth, and then on the next card. Well, on top of both of you are going to be intuitively or psychically connected to each other, that you can read each other's mind. I won't be surprised if both of you are highly psychic or highly intuitive, because I'm hearing that right now from Spirit. On top of that, I'm getting here that somebody's definitely a psychic. Let me start off with that. This is something very specific, whether this is you or your future spouse. Okay, very psychic. Just saying. That's a clue for someone out there. But there's something about prediction. Prediction in a way that one of you is going to be surprised. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that my future husband or my future wife is so freaking wild and bad. And I got that for one of the groups. So I'm seeing that again here. We see here a nun. There's something about element of taboo. Right? And she's actually pleasuring herself. So what I actually heard from Spirit is that maybe your future husband or wife, or maybe this is you, again, you can switch roles, who's more of like very virginal, all right? very innocent, no experience, or somebody's just really like a church girl, you know. But then when it comes to the bedroom, oh my gosh, who are you? That's what I'm hearing. Hold up. Who are you again? But it's going to be good, because this is going to either make you feel, or you can switch roles, make someone feel like, wow, I've married two people. Or you have different sides to you. This is actually describing you. You have so many sides. Or, yeah, you're not boring. Okay? Like you have some sort of like another persona or a personality. Okay? But I really got that very specific message for someone out there. Like, whether this is you is going to be surprised, or them being surprised that, oh my gosh, who are you? Because somebody's just so freaking wild in the bedroom, okay? I'm really getting that. And I'm also still seeing here roleplay, by the way. Yeah, just like for the other groups. I'm getting roleplay. And both of you are going to be enjoying that, by the way. Either you would be doing, I don't think you would be doing that on the first night for a lot of you. But maybe just for one or two people out there, it's possible. And somebody's shy with the Queen of Water. She's covering her body. Okay, so maybe this person is a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Somebody's kind of like a little bit shy about their body. You know, they're, whether this is you or them, again, it can switch roles. And the other person is more of like, hey, it's okay. Why are you covering your body? You look so gorgeous. You look perfect to me. That's what I'm hearing. There's something about not holding back or restricting yourself from experiencing pleasure. That's what I'm hearing right now from Spirit. That it's okay. Loosen up. All right? Like somebody's guilty. I really am getting that. I won't be surprised. Especially got the nun over here. So it's like, oh, this is dirty. Oh, this is actually really dirty and so naughty. Can I do this, really? I feel so bad. I'm hearing that right now. I don't know what that for. But yeah, that was so specific for someone out there. So for some of you, one of you is going to be shy on the first intimate moment. Like showing their body for the very first time, or undressing for the very first time. Okay? Others of you, no. I'm even hearing it's because before getting married, you've already done it anyway, but it doesn't matter. So maybe it's just like, so what, right? No, no qualms about it, or yeah, no hesitation at all. And then for others of you, it's really naughty, okay? Just like what I said, for others of you, there's something about exhibition. I keep on hearing the word exhibition, or displaying, or I'm hearing like your future spouse, whether this is you who likes that, or them liking how you actually really show your body, or you pleasure yourself right in front of them. And then I also got something about videotaping. And I got that for one of the groups. So maybe somebody's checking out all three groups. And I got that very specific scenario. Yeah, for one of the groups. Something about videotape. Oh my gosh. There's something about taking a bath, really. And I got that earlier. So I feel that your future spouse really likes watching you. Again, there's something about watching, because again, you got the page of ear. And page of ear is somebody's very curious. Like, I want to watch this person take a bath. Like, yeah, there's something about that, There's something about peeking, I really got that very strongly for group number 3. And they love that. Whether this is you or it's them. You can switch roles. But something about watching their partner take a bath. Okay? And yeah, it's really going to be a wet night, okay? Or a wet and wild is really what I'm getting here. I'm really not going to lie. I'm getting that very strongly. And again, with the star card, star is all about hope, wish. Well, you are each other's wish, or wish fulfillment for sure. And somebody's been putting the other person up on the pedestal, high horse, right? Just like the 6 of Wands. There's something about worship. There's something about, I adore you. Like, oh my gosh, you are the best. I keep on hearing that. Like, you're the best of the best. I don't know what's that for, but I'm really getting that. And that's why your overall energy, it's the 10 of Cups. And 10 of Cups is talking about ultimate satisfaction and happiness. So isn't that beautiful? That's how you're going to be feeling. Oh my gosh, as I flipped that, or as I took that out, look at this. Somebody's peeking. I just said that earlier. What the freak, man? Watching. Whoa, Spirit. This is a crazy synchronicity. Anyway, let's move on to the next set of cards. I got carried away. There's more cards to pull here. Okay, so let's move on to the next. What else, Spirit? What can you tell us about the first intimate moment between group number 3 and their future spouse? Oh my gosh. I think group 1 or group number 2 got this. You got the loving man. Okay. I'm getting a really, strong romantic, energy between you and your future spouse. I feel that if you're a woman watching this or you're divine feminine, I tell you, your future husband is so freaking traditional. You know, the kind of guy who would open doors for you or give you their jacket when you're cold. That traditional. Somebody's just really old-fashioned, very loving. I'm also getting here as well that if you're the guy who's watching this, okay, you really wanted to make your partner or your future wife feel like you would want to give them everything. That's really what I'm hearing right now from Spirit. That's how much you love your future wife. Very romantic with a bouquet of roses, okay? They're so loving. They're so romantic. They're so sweet and thoughtful. Wow. Ooh, date night. All right. With the date night, I feel that prior to making love, okay, or prior to being intimate with your future spouse, maybe you guys are really going to be spending some time. Again, there's something about communication. Both you and your future spouse love to talk or to communicate and enjoy talking to each other. So that's one. And number 2, you might be also kind of like, having some wine or drinks, okay, with this date night card, because it says, get ready to be wined and dined. So maybe afterwards, that's the time you guys are going to be doing it. After dinner, maybe, or after eating, or after drinking a couple of drinks or wine. I'm getting that. So again, very traditional. Haven't you noticed group number 3? And I love that. It's very romantic. It's very romantic. Oh my gosh. I think this is my favorite pile. There's that equal giving and receiving between you and your future spouse. Isn't that beautiful? And there's something about them showering you gifts. Somebody here, whether it's you, the viewer, or your future spouse who loves giving gifts to their loved ones. That's if this is not you, it's them. That's their love language. Gifts. Giving gifts. Making, the other person feel special. Giving them flowers or giving them some token of appreciation. Whatever, gifts is really what I'm getting. Plus, there's balance here with a receptivity card. Wow. I love that. All right. So it's kind of like Spirit's way of saying that if they pleasure you or they want to make sure that you feel so freaking satisfied in bed, I feel that you yourself would want to do that for your future spouse. So therefore, it's creating a perfect balance, okay? That really healthy giving and receiving energy. Oh my gosh, there's something about star. A lot of star. Well, earlier you got the star card. Actually got it twice. Somebody's really an Aquarius. Okay. And again, something about celestial. And earlier we've seen a lot of angels. So, well, one, this is orchestrated, just like what I said at the very start, orchestrated by the divine, being watched over by the angels. Okay. Somebody's also a starseed. That's an additional information for someone out there. And I feel that both you and your future spouse loves watching the stars. That's specific for someone out there. And you would know this is also you. Like you love looking at the sky and looking at the stars. Let me actually pull up the card earlier that you got, because this is not a coincidence. My gosh. But I need to cover it though, because they're naked. Look at them. They're stargazing. So they're actually right beside each other. The guy is holding her stomach, and she's pointing at the star, right? And now he got wish upon a star. Then you keep on getting the star card. This is also the star card, by the way. Aquarius really is so strong. It could be for someone out there. Doesn't have to be, but really strong Aquarius energy. And yeah, I'm getting here something about star seeds as well. Okay? Or you love watching, the star. Gazing at the sky while, or not while, after making love. All right? But this can also talk about how your future spouse is going to be seeing you as their wish fulfillment. I feel it's both of you. Like you are a dream come true for them, and vice versa. Isn't that so sweet? That's why this is my favorite pile. Because I could really, feel the sweetness, this really, really beautiful love between you and them. Wow. Let's try to pull it more. Surrender. Oh my gosh. There's really something about submissiveness. This is my powerful confirmation from Spirit. With a surrender card, look at this guy. He's tough. He's a warrior, but he's willing to surrender. So that's the message that I got earlier. And it goes both ways. Because what I heard earlier, if you're a woman watching this, or you're the divine feminine, your future husband is so masculine. The emperor, very alpha male, very manly. However, he's also willing to surrender to you or to submit to you. Because again, there's giving and receiving. It's not just me, myself, and I. Like, you just follow what I say, Like, he will be respectful to your needs or your desires. That's what I'm getting here. And then if you're actually the man or the divine masculine watching this, you can definitely expect that your future wife is somebody who's going to be very submissive of you, or to you rather. Like, she would allow you to take charge. You're the man, okay? I would support you. There's something about support and respect, just like what I said earlier. Respecting your boundaries, honoring your divine masculinity, okay? Embracing that masculine part of you. And with the armor, I keep on hearing the word protection. So I'm getting here that your future spouse is really going to be protective of you, even during lovemaking. Making sure that you are comfortable, that you're okay. Yeah. Okay? All right. Let's try to pull it more. Wow, I love this reading, especially for group 3. It was so powerful. Oh my gosh, Hierophant. This is the second time you've gotten that. On top of Aquarius, that was so strong. Taurus, for others of you. And there's a lot of, cards around divine. A lot of cards around even religion. Now, this is not for all of you. Somebody's watching this pile is deeply religious. Like, I'm not just talking about spirituality, all right? But I'm really, because spirituality is different from religion. But I'm getting somebody who's really deeply religious, okay? And I'm getting here as well that with this teach card, when it talks about the first intimate moment with each other, you guys are really going to be making each other feel, all right, that I'm committed to you. Your needs, your wants, your desire is my priority. I keep on hearing that. Another thing with the teach card, this is for those who are resonating or would be resonating with somebody's a virgin. I'll be very honest, okay? I really got that. Somebody's a virgin, and the other person is a lot more experienced when it comes to the bedroom. So that's why I got teach. Somebody's going to be taking the lead. All right, and would be doing it in such a way that it would make the person who's not experienced in bed feel comfortable, that it's okay. All right, that it's okay. I'll be gentle with you. All right, I'm getting that. Wow. So yeah, I love this reading, especially for group number 3. I must admit, I really love this. Let's try to pull it more. What else, Spirit? What can you tell us about group number 3's first intimate moment with their future spouse? Unexpected. Okay. Yeah. You know why you got the unexpected card, group number 3? Do you still remember the specific message that I got from Spirit, in which Spirit was actually saying somebody will be shocked? Because again, the specific scenario, and not everybody's watching this file will be resonating with it, and that's given because it's a collective reading. But what I actually heard is that somebody was shocked. Like, who are you? Well, because somebody's like very virginal, somebody's so innocent, or somebody's just really, very decent. But when it comes to the bedroom, they're freaking wild. Like, whoa. But again, it's not negative. It's even more positive, because it would turn that person on, whether this is you or it's actually them. And who knows, maybe the both of you are going to be so shocked. Like, I didn't know you're so freaking wild in bed. Hello, who are you? Okay, that's what I'm getting. But it's really going to be turning you on, or this person on. Okay, hold up. What else? What card are we going to be pulling up here? Did I pull this up? Yeah, actually not this one. So let me just put this aside first. Yeah, I wasn't able to pull up this deck. I forgot almost. Let's pull up 3. 3 for this deck. Anything else you'd like to add, Spirit? Okay, what is this? Wow, scuba diver. Really deep. See, what did I tell you guys? Like, I could really sense that deep, profound love between you and your future spouse. It's also going to be an emotional experience. Even right after the lovemaking, both you and your future spouse are going to be feeling so emotional. And when I say emotional, it's not negative, okay? This is so beautiful. And also, I'm hearing as well that your future spouse really wanted to learn more about your thoughts, okay? Like, whether this is you or them, like, open up more. I wanted to know more about how you feel about it. That's also what I'm hearing right now, okay? And when it comes to a naughty side, because that's also what I'm hearing right now from Spirit, your future spouse likes to go deep. You know what I mean? Go really deep. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Blood, it says here. Are you freaking kidding me? Blood. Oh my gosh. You saw me shuffle. I can't make this up. This is not for all of you, but somebody's a virgin, really. And that's what I heard. That was so specific. I even said, really, Spirit, should I say it? That specific? And Spirit's saying, go ahead. What's wrong? What's wrong with that? So, yeah. Somebody's a virgin. And, of course, it's a divine feminine. It's a woman that I'm picking up, okay? So whether this is you, if you're a woman watching this and you know that you're a virgin, or it's actually the guy who are watching this and it's your future wife who's a virgin. So you can expect, not for all of you though, that your future wife will bleed, okay? Will bleed either because of the snake, because I heard well endowed. For others of you, I'll be very direct and blunt about it. You know me, I'm just going to give it to you straight. We're adults anyway. Number 2, it's because of, again, it's the first time. Not everybody will bleed. That's what I heard, at least. Okay? Um, but yeah, I got that. There's blood. I said that earlier. So to see this keyword blood, that's my powerful confirmation from spirit. My gosh. And then I'll be very honest. It's going to be watery, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of water here. On top of maybe somebody in the connection has heavy water in their chart, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay. But yeah, when it comes to the wild thing or naughty thing, yeah, it's going to be wet and wild, really. Wet and wild for sure. But both of you are going to be feeling nourished, is actually what I'm picking up. There's something about life force, energy. So remember, you got 2 star cards. Star card is talking about healing. I feel that you and your future spouse are really healing each other, even when you're lovemaking or doing lovemaking. It's not just you're just doing it. On a spiritual aspect, you're actually healing each other. So there's something about life force. All right. Wow. Let's get one more. This is my favorite group, honestly. And I'll be very honest, I could resonate as well. Whoa, chocolate. Okay. Ooh, aphrodisiac, right? It says here. Okay. I don't know if I should be saying this. Anyway, yeah. And I suddenly remembered the movie Chocolat. I don't know if that was Johnny Depp and then Juliette Binoche. Yeah, go search that up. Group number 3. Yeah, I suddenly remember that film as well. But yeah, with the chocolate, it's going to be so sweet. That's why I love this pile. You know, group number 3, you and your future spouse, you're a perfect couple for me. I tell you, you look so good together. The energy, everything. You know, it's a perfect chemistry or really good blend or chemistry between you and your future spouse. There's a lot of sweetness. This card, it says sweetness, and then it says sweet. And also with the chocolate, all right, it says satisfaction. So what did I tell you guys when we saw the 10 of Cups? Both of you are going to be fully satisfied in the bedroom, all right? And both of you are very, romantic. And your future spouse would really want to do things right, even on the first time. Let's do it right for the very first time. I don't want to mess things up. That's really what I'm getting. A lot of food, by the way. So whether it's because, remember, you got the date night, where either before making love, you would have dinner and then drink some wine first. And then, who knows, nibble on some chocolate, all right, to elevate the mood, all right? So that's what I'm getting. A lot of sweetness here. Yeah. Did you know that chocolate, for guys who are watching this could actually increase your libido, all right? Or keep it strong and hard. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I said that, okay? Spirit, stop it. Okay, so there you go. I'll leave it as that. We're not done yet, though. I'm blushing, man. What the freak? Oh God. Anyway, all right. This I need to cover. So before we end the reading, let me just pull this up. Anything else you'd like to add, Spirit, about group number 3's first intimate moment with their future spouse? What the freak? Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. It's like somebody took over my body or something. Oh, see? Look at that. 2 of Cups. There's a lot of love here. And now that is crazy, you guys, because there's something about wine. There's wine bottles here, or champagne glasses, right? So I won't be surprised if some of you guys are going to be drinking before doing it, all right? Again, having this romantic, dinner together. Yeah, and look at that. There's a lot of love here. 2 of Cups talks about a balanced love, mutual love. You're sharing each other's cup. That's why I got the receptivity. There's that perfect, perfect balance, giving and receiving, right? How beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. So I don't need to cover that card. Let's see what else. And by the way, Spirit, stop it. Okay. For the guys who are watching this, well, like what I've said earlier about how it can actually, improve your libido or something, dark chocolate, okay, is what I actually heard. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that from Spirit right now. They're actually saying, just say dark chocolate, okay? Dark chocolate. Oh my God, stop this. Okay, I'm going to cover this. Well, not really, but yeah, might as well cover it. You got the strength card. Oh my gosh, endurance in bed. That's what I heard. Whoa, okay. Alrighty, well, that's good. No wonder what I actually heard earlier is that it would even last until, morning. No kidding. For some of you, let's just say you start at 12 o'clock or 12 midnight, and then you're gonna of course, there's gonna be pause or breaks, but until morning is what I got. Something about endurance here. Oh God. What the freaking, now I'm hearing Like a Virgin by Madonna. Oh my gosh. You know what? This is the group. This is my favorite because it's so funny. It's so funny. My spirit guys are so funny. I'm blushing. If you can just see me, my entire face is red. Okay, I'm blushing right now. What the freak, man? And I'm hearing the song. What the freak? Did you remember group number 3? I said something about you and your future spouse would be connecting through songs. Either you both love music or would be turning on the music to elevate the mood. And it's weird. I heard Like a Virgin. But no kidding. It's not somebody who's watching this, whether it's the viewer or your future wife who's a virgin, because they're saying something about bleeding. Okay. So yeah. But I heard Like a Virgin all of a sudden when I saw this lion. Oh my God. Please. Out of all the 3 groups, my gosh, I don't know what's with group number 3, but it's a really beautiful group. Honestly, it's my favorite. Oh my God. And again, she is holding a wine bottle. All right. A lot of water sign for group number 3 in air. That's what I noticed. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Yeah. Even though you might be opposite from each other, opposites attract. Anyway, what else? Okay. Yeah, somebody's a foreigner, by the way. That's just an additional, or maybe your future spouse, not for all of you, okay, is from a different country or background. Not for all of you, of course. Yeah, because look at this. We have a human being and a lion. So there's difference. Like a Virgin. Madonna. I don't know why I keep on laughing for group number 3. 3 of Swords. Again, bleeding. What the freak? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, you saw the card earlier that says blood, which is my powerful confirmation. Okay, hold up. 9 of Wands. Okay. And then Knight of Swords. Again, air sign. My gosh, air and water again. Air and water. Yeah. So somebody chose this pile. Maybe you are an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and your future spouse is water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Not for all of you, okay? But somebody needed to hear that, or you can switch it. But anyway, on top of, you guys are really going to be experiencing, not just in the bedroom, but since this reading is all about the intimate moment, yeah, there's giving and receiving. Both of you are going to be fully satisfied. There's balance here. You will be taking turns, making sure that the other person feels good. Okay. There's something about endurance or stamina. When I saw the strength card, think about Energizer Bunny, you know, even though this is a lion. And then all of a sudden, I heard, so sorry, you guys. It's weird. I just suddenly heard Like a Virgin by Madonna. What the freak? Maybe you wanted to listen to that song. What? Honestly, anyway, let's move on. Now, if you're a woman watching this, by the way, your future husband or you're the divine feminine, your future husband loves your booty for sure. They're highlighting that 3 times. Your booty. Okay? They love that. And I'm hearing the song, Bring That Booty Over Here. Now, that is crazy. See, I noticed there's a lot of songs for group number 3. So maybe both of you love music so much, or you connect through music. Now I'm hearing the song, Bring That Booty Over Here. Okay. Oh my God. Why is it naughty? Why am I hearing a lot of naughty songs, Spirit? Okay. And then I keep on hearing they don't want to be separated from you, or both of you. Okay, you're going to be inseparable, or I don't know why I'm picking up like you're really going to be so obsessed with each other. Okay, because especially after doing it, you know, like, wow, like I really don't want to be separated from you anymore. And there's something about protection. I tell you, both of you or one of you is highly protective. Yeah, I'm really getting that. Something about, I want to make sure that you're safe, you're okay. And also maybe because somebody will bleed. Because again, that was so specific for someone out there. All right. Yeah. Because you got the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is a person who's wounded. And then you got blood. And prior to that, that's what I said. And so it's my powerful confirmation. I can't make that up from Spirit. And not for all of you, by the way. And then I'm also getting a message around like also experimenting with toys or tools. Let me just say that, okay? Somebody's also kind of like interested in that. And again, there's something about being submissive, even if you're, let's just say if you're a woman or you're the divine feminine, your husband is really masculine, right? But he's also going to be allowing you to take control. Just like with this Knight of Swords, in which she's riding the guy. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like punish. I don't know why I'm getting punishment. That's weird. Okay, not for all of you, but this one is very kinky or really wild. But there's something about S&M for some of you, not for all of you. Like somebody's into that, S&M, or something about punishment which turns the other person on. And I'm hearing it's a role play, like you're a bad boy or you're a bad. I honestly, that's what I'm hearing right now. Like you're such a bad boy or you're a bad girl. Let me punish you. What the freak, man? That's specific, really? Because that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so enough of that. That's all. I don't know. Group 3's reading is so strange, but so beautiful. Strange because it was so specific. And I don't know, I'm blushing. Out of all the 3 groups, I keep on blushing on this file. Like my face is all red. And I kept on laughing because of, you know, the many messages that I'm hearing from Spirit. A lot of them are kinky, of course. And a lot of them are just really cute and funny. But it's sweet. You know, it's my favorite group. Anywho, that's all I have for you, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this type of reading. It's been a long time I've done this type of reading, especially nowadays that YouTube is really, really strict about it. And besides, this is your future spouse. So, yeah, no biggie, right? Anywho, that's all I have for you, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be seeing you again next week. Bye-bye, guys. You have the longest reading, 1 hour. Oh, my gosh. All right. Bye, guys.